Hello, this past week I had a chance to go to a conference called the Return Gathering, and I have to say, it was a really powerful experience for me. I know on the Ed Family YouTube channel, I don't always talk about matters of the faith, but I've often heard education called like a calling, and I do think that I know for myself, a lot of people have asked oh Jeff, how is it that you do all these different things? And they're wondering do I have some type of skill or talent? And I definitely do try to use what I have, but I do think it comes from also something more than just myself, my own efforts. So I thought I'd share some highlights from this conference. It's going to help me in various areas of my life. And the first is just reminded of who I am. So who am I? Well, I know I'm loved. I know that I'm seen by God, and that I'm enough. That is something that gives me a peace and a stability and a strength, so that even though I may go into different spaces where there's a lot of uncertainty, I can be certain of who I am. Second was this feeling of hunger, a hunger for something more than what I'm currently doing. Not that I'm not doing too little, because I'm doing plenty, but also this idea of not wanting to sleep through life. And I think that can happen. You can be busy doing a lot of different things and then miss out on some of the big things that could be a part of the plan. So this hunger of wanting to do what it is that I've been called to do in my generation, not wanting to sleep through life. So that's something for me to think about. And I think a part of that is going to, by the way, include helping young people to find their own dreams. The third is breaking the chains. And it's not necessarily a physical chain, but sometimes in ourselves or in our families or in our community, even our country or in our world, perhaps there's these chains that hold us back, chains of fear or uncertainty. And then finally, as I mentioned, I do think it's beyond me. So I'm looking to God and asking God, I want you to do your work in me so that I can do what it is that I need to do. And I don't usually journal this way, but I did this time. So I thought I would share it with you. This is a personal journal that I wrote while I was at the conference, but it just kind of reminds me of some of the lessons that I was learning. And it's a little bit more of in a poetic style, but here we go. I am made by God and for God. I don't want to sleep through life. Break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. God is rich in mercy. I'm loved. You see me. I am enough. I want you to do the work in me and by your power and grace through me. I've got a great history, but I have an even greater destiny. Who knows what blessing will be unlocked? I want you to do your work in me. I want you to do your work in me.